Hello everyone, welcome back to Blackjack. I'm Blackjack Aviani, and this is supposed to be the season break, right? Then I find out they're doing a sponsored one, I think next week. I am never gonna get my laptop in for repairs, am I? Come on, Deathfile, give me a freaking break here. Anyway, let us begin here. We got Boba Fett versus the Predator, and I think that's gonna be pretty interesting.
Boba Fett, the greatest bounty hunter from a galaxy far, far away.
And the Predator, the monstrous manslayer from beyond the stars.
Neat.
There's nothing quite like the thrill of the hunt, especially when you're chasing that most dangerous game.
Awesome.
Humans, we're talking face-hugging aliens and space wizards. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would
Would
win
a death battle. Oh, cool. It's 3D.
Throughout the galaxy, few names are as feared as Boba Fett.
When you've got the greatest army of all time cloned after your dad,
Neat.
that's no big surprise.
In an incredibly convoluted bid to wrest control of the Galactic Republic, the Sith Lords Darth
Yeah.
Sidious and Tyrannus secretly organized the construction of a clone army based on the genetic code of the galaxy's greatest bounty hunter at the time, Jango Fett.
On one condition,
Yeah.
Jango Unchained
Yeah.
got to keep one unaltered clone as his son, Boba, who became a cute little murderer just like his pop. Well,
Yeah,
that is
well.
until Jango, let it get to his head.
Just as headstrong as his father, Boba swore vengeance.
He's a daimyo, really? A simple man making his way through the galaxy, like his father before him.
On the Jedi and devoted his life to becoming as deadly an assassin
I love
as
that
his forebear.
sneer.
Yeah, 'cause the Fets aren't just random badasses, they're Mandalorians. Basically a society completely dedicated to the art of war. Most of the
Kill.
time.
Indeed.
Most
in
of
the
the time.
galaxy's past, Mandalorians have waged war against the Jedi and easily held their own, despite lacking use of the Force.
And what's a self-respecting
They seem to have a
Mandalorian
hefty
without
respect
his
for the arts.
Mandalorian armor, inherited from his dad. Fet's armor is made out of Beskar.
Also known as Mandalorian iron, Beskar is one of the strongest materials in the galaxy, tough enough to resist thermal detonator blasts and lightsaber strikes. Even bolts of lightning that can vaporize people aren't enough to harm the armor itself.
Cool.
Fet's helmet has a targeting system, lets him see in infrared, and even has 360-degree vision.
Okay, let's see. Up to 50 times magnification, electronic rangefinder feeds data to display overlay showing range and movement for targets in 360-degree radius. Overlay also links to weapon systems to display fire vector and range data. Infrared scanner magnifies light up to 100 times something, displays heat gradations.
Vision.
And his
Yeah.
wrist-mounted vambraces, designed to counteract a Force user's powers, come with a variety of indispensable tools, like a flamethrower, fiber cord whip, mini concussion rocket, laser beam, and forearm blades.
But
Yeah.
when Fett wants to take his opponent by surprise, he breaks out the kneecap.
That wasn't
rocket.
surprise.
And since the butt machine guns has Death Battle seen a weapon so devious?
As a living Swiss Army gun, Fett prefers long-range combat.
So it helps to have a jetpack for quick getaways, especially one with a rocket that can nuke small spacecrafts. He also has his trusty EE-3 carbine rifle and blaster pistol, which is powerful enough to vaporize a dude in one shot.
But
Cool.
should an opponent get too close for comfort, or should his jetpack inevitably malfunction, Fett can
Inevitably, yep.
maker with his Gatterfee stick, handcrafted by Fett himself as part of a Tusken rite of passage. Kind of like how Jedi make their lightsabers.
Add in your classic flash bombs, sonic bombs, gas bombs, motion sensor bombs, and the uber-powerful thermal detonators, and Fetty's basically a one-man army.
Thermal
Yeah,
detonators can
well,
annihilate
that's
small
what they
buildings and
do.
Even this giant stone bridge. Based on its size and the number of bombs used, each one should be packing around 3.5 tons of TNT.
But his weapons aren't all that make Fett so deadly. He's a master marksman, hand-to-hand
I remember
fighter,
Masters
and
of Terrace
tactician.
Cassie.
He'd need to be
I
to
remember
take
when
on
I
the
thought that was
Jedi
the
and
coolest
steal
looking
their
thing
sweet,
ever.
Sweet laser swords for himself.
He outsmarted the Jedi Master Mace Windu as just a child, and we know he's fought multiple Jedi after the Purge. In the old Legends timeline, he even fought Darth Vader twice. The same Vader who can dogfight at near light speed.
That's why he's decked
Cool.
out with all those tools.
But did he
They
dogfight him?
confuse Jedi
That's
and
what I'm
their
wondering.
Space magic long enough to get a clean kill.
And while he has a professional code of honor, when it comes to combat, Fett will use any underhanded tactics he can think of, perfect for fighting honorable Jedi. As my personal hero once said, silly Jedi. If only he was here right now to kill all these stupid meatbags.
That's probably not good.
Oh, is that from, his name's like 02 or something? He's like the omnicidal robot from one of the video games. He like states what form of sentence he's about to say, like, query, would it not be da, 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 da. I don't remember anything else, but he makes all these passive-aggressive comments about wanting to kill all the fleshy meat bags and stuff. Okay. Escape the Sarlacc pit, yes. Considered a worthy video about Darth Vader. Survived debuting in the holiday special. I've still never seen that.
Boba can crumple steel doors with ease, outrace explosions with his jetpack, and was shot through the chest and just walked it off.
That looks
He
like the
was,
abdomen
and I quote,
rather than the
very
chest.
Angry about it. Not
Yes.
even the Sarlacc, the giant monster space vagina itself, was able to hold him, no matter the continuity.
Even into middle age, Boba remained a force to be reckoned with. In the older timeline, he led the Mandalorians to victory in the Yuuzhan Vong War, and even trained the Jedi Jaina Solo to defeat her brother, who just so happened to be a Dark Lord of the Sith. I guess even Boba was able to overcome his anti-Jedi prejudices.
And then Disney axed all that. But who gives a shit when you're sitting pretty on
It's a
Jabba's
split.
throne
It's
like
still
an
there. It's
X-Men
just a split
film? Or
timeline.
Like a panther.
He even managed to defeat Cad Bane in a duel, possibly
Oh,
the
so that's who
greatest
Cad
weapon the
Bane is,
galaxy had
okay.
ever seen up until that point.
Second greatest now is, and look at that dodge, channeling some of that Han shot first energy I see.
So if you ever find yourself in Fett's crosshairs, don't bother running. You'll only die tired.
This episode of Dead Battle is
Now,
Providers,
shot.
it's premium work in their service, English service.
Now, shot.
And double.slash87.
Seven.
In the balmy jungles
Air.
of Central America, an elite American Spec Ops unit would come into conflict with Soviet-backed insurgents. Their mission was a success, but little did they know
To
they
start.
were the ones being hunted.
It was almost as if the jungle itself was killing them. But in reality, it was a traveler from beyond the stars, a superhuman killing machine whose entire life was devoted to murder.
This was a predator.
Kill.
These men were its prey.
And this alien hunter had more than enough gnarly gadgets to take Arnie and his crew down, like the plasma caster. a
Just
shoulder-mounted
imagine this
laser
alien
cannon.
coming to
It
Earth
has
and
a
being like,
tracking
oh,
system
they're
connected to
engaged
the
in a
predator's
Cold
body
War,
build,
huh?
which
I
allows
think
them
I'm
to
going to
see in
heat things
X-ray,
up.
UV, and night vision. This is on top of the Predator's own unique way of seeing, through natural infrared sight. Essentially, he tracks individuals by recognizing differences in heat signature.
Too
Cool.
bad humans can't do the same, since the Predator's full-body light-bending camouflage makes him invisible to the naked human eye, letting him blend into the
but
shadows
Boba can
and
get
pick
around
off his
that.
prey one by one.
But as ruthless as that sounds, the Predator is actually an honorable fighter, who relishes the chance to fight up close and personal with his iconic wrist blades.
And guess what?
Neat.
For as bad as this one Predator was, this dude wasn't even that special. In fact,
Yeah.
he was actually kind of a noob. There's a whole planet of these guys.
These are the
Awesome.
Yautja.
Okay. Rakshasa. Isn't that like a demon tiger, or is that just in Dungeons and Dragons? Several hundred years old. So it's got height, it's got weight, it's got experience over Boba. Attracted to heat and conflict. Interesting. Okay, so it did intentionally go there because of the war.
Yautja? Yautja? They never actually say it in the movies. Yautja society is based around one thing: hunting. The bigger and deadlier the game, the more honor slaying.
Do they
it
hunt
brings.
each other
Which
at
is
any
why the
point?
Predators take on muscly 80s action heroes for breakfast.
Just one failed hunt forever dooms a Yautja to humiliation or death. And since Yautja lifespans can last
Can they make up
hundreds of
for that
years,
later?
would mean that elder
Like,
hunters have centuries of combat experience
if they fail at
and
one
have
thing and
never
then they're
been
like,
defeated. They have literally kept
exiled
winning
and
for hundreds of years.
come back
This
with
is
like
the
a
kind of predator
1,000
we're
skulls
looking
or
at
whatever.
today. The only way to become a fully independent hunter, a blooded hunter, is to slay their equally dangerous rivals, the xenomorph. With
Cool.
bulletproof skin, acid blood, and retractable penis mouth, these aliens are dangerous enough to take down even the best Yautja
You laughed, but
hunters.
it was
Which is why
intentional.
they carry a greatly diversified arsenal compared to the original Jungle Hunter. These more exotic weapons are earned over the
Yeah. Clan's unique smart disc has blades which can vibrate at subsonic frequencies, giving it unmatched cutting power. Interesting. Can it get through Beskar, though? Its advanced targeting matrix can store the locations of up to 4 enemies at once. Store the... Oh, so when you... so it'll, like, bounce around.
course of numerous successful hunts and are proof of a Yautja's mastery and experience. Like the retractable combi sticks, net guns, and controllable smart discs that vibrate at supersonic speeds.
They're gonna
allowing
tell
them
us
to
now.
kill their ultimate equally dangerous rival, Gary Busey.
They even carry a portable EMP that will disrupt all electronic
A
devices in the
translator.
vicinity, forcing their prey to fight them on their terms.
Which is when they break out their plasma scythe, made of messed up evil laser energy.
This dark plasma
Okay. A clan's most seasoned close combat veterans become vanguards. The vanguard is both the honor and the responsibility of leading the clan's melee assaults. Like other melee predators, the vanguard is well armored and carries an advanced weapon of awesome potency, the plasma scythe. The scythe's energy blade cannot be stopped by normal matter, a crucial attribute, given that the vanguard is honor-bound to directly engage the clan's most dangerous enemies. Interesting.
the scythe emits cannot be stopped by conventional matter. Instead of merely cutting a target, its energy passes through their body.
Okay, once filled with seething dark plasma. Dark plasma triggers a controlled energy reaction that causes damage in proportion to the mass of the target, enabling the weapon to kill any enemies regardless of its power with no more than 4 hits. Again, can it get through Beskar? That's
Body, ensuring their victim will
Gonna
die
be-
in as little as 4
that's
hits.
gonna be the
Even
major
without his
question
arsenal,
here.
the Predator is a literal beast. He's strong enough to tear through 2 inches of
Manhandled
steel like a
Arnold
tissue paper,
Schwarzenegger.
casually invent the first
No, not any character he played. It just went up to his house one day. If only get Bob can enjoy this. Okay.
combat fatality and give Mother
Red
Nature a
alien,
licker.
really?
Lions, tigers, and bears? Oh shit!
It helps that Yautja armor is plasma forged, making it incredibly durable.
The Predator is tough enough to take huge gas explosions and fast enough
You're
to
wondering
dodge
what I'm
laser beams.
But
doing
even if
it.
a predator is defeated,
My
he
sunburn's
is
really
expected
itchy.
to perform one final rite, activating a countdown to a nuclear explosion that vaporizes everything within 300 city blocks. Based on the size of that blast, this would be exploding with 15 times the energy as the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
So, when a Pred wants you dead, there's no escape. Not even an army of xenomorphs and their queen are enough to take the toughest predators down.
But there was that thing about, because Boba's armor, something about even if the creature inside is vaporized, the armor will exist. So that does present an interesting conundrum. He's going to have to be, head to toe.
When even Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger shits his pants in your very presence, you know you're as badass as they come. A goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus.
What? What?
This episode is sponsored by Easy Proofs, and data through all possibilities.
It's time for
A death battle! Okay, again, I think it's gonna come down to just how durable Mandalorian armor is. Can it survive the scythe? Can it survive that explosion? Though, if it does come down to that explosion, even if Boba dies, he still wins, because it would kill Predator first, wouldn't it? I don't know. It's gonna come down to how durable the armor is. Yeah.
Fools.
Oh. Fight! Would he hear that? Like, would he be able to hear the shink noise? Oh, cut through his gun there. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh. He's using the disc already. Or she, I don't know. Do Yautja have sexual dimorphism? Because all of them look like they seem to be more classified by type. My image quality suddenly dropped. Ooh, penetrating the armor. Well, that's gonna be painful. Oh, shit. And you don't have a healing factor.
Amateur.
Oh. Yeah, there's the scythe. Okay. There we go.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Yes! He said the thing! Disappeared right in front of you. Interesting. Or not? He's there the whole time? Oh, the fire's messing up the heat vision.
I'll be taking this. Fools.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. So, Predator just blew itself up?
Man, Boba
See,
was
you would
always
think
a
the hole
one-man
here
army, even as a
would negate
one-armed
the
man.
armor. Because
Despite
there's a
Predator's fearsome power
weak
and
spot. Beskar withstands nearly all Predator's attacks. Lightsaber can destroy Predator's equipment, greater range, and battlefield control. Vulnerable to epicenter nuclear blast, jet prone to malfunction. Did it do that really more than that just the one time in the movie? Physically stronger, theoretically more experienced, less varied arsenal, worse mobility, battlefield camouflage can be seen through, yes.
experience, Fett's versatility and arsenal allowed him to survive this hunt.
While Boba could crumple steel, the Predator could easily tear straight through it, making him the stronger of the two.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
while the Predator could dodge laser beams, Fett could match Force users with near light speed reactions, making them similar in speed.
However, the major difference was durability.
While the Predators are definitely tough, Fett's Beskar armor covers more of his body, and would easily resist almost all of a Predator's arsenal.
Like the plasma caster, usually hot enough to blast a hole through anything. But you know what else is made of plasma? Lightsabers, which bounce off Beskar, no problem.
Specialized tools like the plasma scythe, with its ability to bypass conventional matter, could manage to kill Fett with a few lucky hits. However, Fett's jetpack and long-range arsenal allowed him to fight safely from a distance.
Interesting,
And Fett's
okay.
kit countered a lot of what Predator could do. His helmet's infrared could see past Pred's camouflage. His
Pred.
flamethrower messed with Pred's thermal vision, and nothing the Predator had could withstand a lightsaber strike.
Also, the Predator's EMP could not disable Fett's armor, considering Beskar has withstood bolts of electromagnetic energy before without short-circuiting.
I
That's
see.
not to say the Predator was totally outmatched. He had a lot of similar gear, and a peak Predator would have had centuries of combat experience backing him up. Way more than Boba.
However, Fett was generally trickier. Predators fight with a code of honor and rarely, if ever, employ dirty tactics.
While Fett isn't totally without honor, he still employs dirty tactics to win fair fights, and was more likely to outfox the Pred given the chance.
Of course, none of that would have mattered had the Predator taken them both out with his nuclear suicide bomb. At its epicenter, it would have been more than powerful enough to fry Fett. At its epicenter. The further away you are from the center of a blast, the less energy you're getting hit with.
By our
It
calculation,
did say vaporized 300 city blocks, though, and that is a, Let me put it to you this way. I'm probably, I want to say 10 miles from the center of Portland. I'm only at about 200 blocks away. So, yeah.
Boba only needed to get about 50 meters away before the energy he was tanking was only about as much as your average thermal detonator, which the Beskar can survive. And given the countdown lasts 40 seconds, there was more than enough time, especially with a jetpack. Hell, Arnie escaped the same attack just by sprinting.
But perhaps the most important difference is the scope
I
of their
call
prey.
X.
Xenomorphs are definitely deadly, but they're not quite as dangerous as a master force user who can read minds and throw starships around like they're made of paper. Fett was definitely
Did
prepared
Vader
for
ever do
anything the
that?
Predator could throw at him.
That was
Even
just
Fett's
Starkiller
magic.
that did that, wasn't
The
it?
Predator was as deadly and skilled as they come, but Fett's cunning, arsenal, and impenetrable armor gave him the win.
Congrats to Boba. Give him a hand. Oh wait, he's already got one.
The winner is
That was weak even by boomstick standards. Come on.
Hey, if you want more Death Punch
Okay,
ASAP,
let's see. Boba Fett. Cameron Nickhead. Let me look him up. What? No. Let me. I thought by doing this in another window, I would be, or in another tab, it would be, it would just bring that. Okay, well, anyway, here, you can see it for yourself. Oh, he's the voice of Bane in DC Battle Arena. How about that? Excuse me. Oh, he's Zangan in FF7 Machine Abridged. How about that? He's both Mario and Sephiroth in Death Battle as well. I was in Return to the Obra Dinn. I've heard that's had really good voice acting. Alright, well, there we go.
why not grab a membership? You'll get exclusive emotes, badges, live chat, live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join button. Thanks for watching.
Alright. Next time. And Return of Jocelyn. Oh, yes. Okay. Bonus episode, Excalibur versus Raiden. Revengeance guy. Here's the thing. I've heard of Warframe. I have never heard of Excalibur, and it's been a very long time since they've had a character that I've never heard of. There's been a ton of characters I have no experience with, but I have generally heard of them. I have never heard of Excalibur. I mean, obviously I've heard of the sword. When I heard, hey, Excalibur is going to be in Death Battle, I thought of the little guy from Soul Eater, the guy who keeps saying he's going to California. Okay, there we go. So anyway, I'm never going to get my frickin' computer in for repairs. I was really hoping that I'd be able to do so this week. But, no. I mean, I could just do reactions on my old computer. I could. My old computer is slow as fuck. Like, literally, it takes like 5 minutes to load up. It takes like 3 minutes to load Discord. Here it takes like 30 seconds to load up and 10 seconds to load Discord. It's kind of surreal, honestly. It's weird. It's weird, it's weird, it's weird. La 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 la. Okay, so about the battle, I thought it was pretty cool, but I still don't understand the ending. So he just jetpacked away. Because he seemed to still be pretty close. I don't know. And I feel like, you know, the whole his armor covers his whole body thing. Since he got his arm severed, he has a big old gaping weakness there now. So, I don't know. It just kind of feels like they both should have gotten taken out in that. But, I mean, again, like I said, Boba still would have won because he would have actually lasted longer. Predator would have been dead, even if it was just for like a matter of a second or so before that. So, I don't know. I mean, I can definitely understand that Fett would win. I would really have to understand how he survived that. It just doesn't really make sense, you know what I mean? Okay, well, I guess I'll see you guys on the 11th. Because the thing is, they told me it's going to take 3 weeks to fix my computer. Because I have to mail it in. I don't know why they can't do a repair here in Oregon. I live in a major city. I don't get it. I don't get why they're not doing this. You know, I'm actually kind of comfortable in this situation. Like, I'm lying on the couch, and I'm able to lean with my arm in, like, the gap of between the chair and the couch, or not the chair and the couch, between the table and the couch. So I'm thinking if there's a way to hook my Switch up down here, I might be able to do some streams, but I have no idea if that's going to be possible. There's going to be so many cords everywhere. I don't think my mom would like that. Well, I guess I'll see you guys on the 11th. My arm still hurts.